The team everybody in the Lowcountry is talking about, are these guys this year. They made a good run into the Elite Eight a year ago. Coach Bryce Librand and his Beaufort Eagles. Coach, you guys are like can you taste it?
Oh, we tell these guys a lot that this team hasn't won anything. They haven't done anything yet. We had a lot of really great players that graduated last year. So this team's completely different. So we got to go out and chase, the goals that we've set for each other, and that's kind of what we're working on in camp right now.
What is the big goal?
The big goal is always the state championship.
Okay.
And that's what we want these guys to think about is chasing big goals and pursuing big goals, whether that's in life or whether that's in football. And so that's the big goal for us. But we're going to take it 1 week at a time. We got a really good schedule, so we're just going to have to focus every week and try to play the best we can.
All right, these guys are the ones that do the work.
Yeah.
Introduce them for me.
All right, this is John Asher Howell. John Asher is an offensive lineman for us. It's Tyler Haley. He's our quarterback. Zyron Odom. Zyron is a wide receiver for us. He's a rookie for us. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Alvin Wilson. Alvin is a defensive lineman for us.
Yeah, he's no rookie.
No, he's no rookie. He's been there a few times.
Yeah, he's been there a while.
That's Hunter Rass. He plays safety for us.
All right. I always got to ask the quarterback first because that's what we do, right? You guys had a great 7-on-7 run a couple of weeks ago, and you've probably done some more of that this summer. Got to be fun to be back running the show that you've already run. I mean, the mystery of it's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be a good season. I'm super excited for what my team can do and how we can execute when we get out there.
Yeah, and yet the 7-on-7 is nice and wonderful, and us who just like watching football love it.
Right.
You win these games in the trenches.
No doubt. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. If you're not good on the offensive defensive lines, you're probably not going to win a big one. So
yeah. You guys do have a bunch of people back. I mean,
we do.
Anybody who gets the quarterback back, that's an extra check mark because for our head coach.
Right.
But you got a lot of people back on both sides of the ball.
We do. We one of the things that we did 2 years ago when we took over was we said best man's going to play, and if that's a freshman, that's a freshman. So we started, I think, 3 freshmen that year. We started 5 or 6 sophomores, which was Tyler's class. John Asher started, Hunter played some, Alvin was playing. So
right.
We got a lot of guys that have a ton of experience from that first team that we had when we took over, and this was the goal, is to get them a bunch of experience so that by the time they're juniors and seniors, we have that opportunity to actually play for something really meaningful.
Yeah. You're actually standing in front of the big lineman instead of behind him. I like to hide behind the big lineman.
I'd rather be behind him. For sure, yeah.
Offense, obviously, you guys have revved it back up and opened it up from the way it used to be at Beaufort, Iowa, where everybody just said, okay, it's whichever running back between the tackles. It's kind of opened up some. Yep. But it's defense. We talk about the linemen. It's defense that's really going to carry you guys as far as you're going to go.
Yeah, you're going to have to get stops, and if you're going to win big games. And we've been very fortunate. We were very good defensively last year, and we've talked, with our offense about, that in today's game, you're going to have to win a game in the 40s, or get into the 50s. And defensively, we got to create turnovers so the offense gets the ball more. And the game's just changed so much that you're going to give up some points. And so that's okay. It's just all about.
Come on, you're that coach. You ain't giving up
listen,
points.
I'd love to shut everybody out, but when Nick Saban is beating people in the 50s, then that means that the game's changed. Games don't get played 6-3 anymore. And our defense coordinator Rob Garl's done a great job of getting these guys prepared every week, and our offense coordinator Logan Powell does a really good job of getting the offense ready.
How different is the game? You brought it up from what, 5 years ago?
Absolutely. It's changed
even just the last 5 years?
Yeah, it's changed a ton. You couldn't pay me enough money to coach defense right now. There's no way. It's just too much going on.
Play defense. Yeah. That's okay, right?
Yeah. It's a lot going on, and so. But the game has changed a lot, and it's probably skewed a little bit more towards offense than it is defense. And I think coaches are starting to realize that. RPO schemes and things like that make it really hard on the defense because those guys have to be kind of in 2 places at once. So it makes it tough, but it's the same rules for everybody. So we just got to make do with it.
Everybody I talk to in the Lowcountry keeps talking about you guys. Who are you guys talking about? You've got a whole schedule full of them, don't you?
Yeah, we're talking about Richmond Hill right now. It's week by week. We got a really great schedule. You know, we're going to play Richmond Hill, we're going to play Effingham County, we're going to play Benedictine, then we're going to play Oceanside, and then we're going to play West Ashley.
How good is that to go across the state line? That seems to have helped other schools around here who because that's a different kind of football there too.
It is. We just want to play the best football players we can play. You know, and play really great football coaches and really great teams, so that when we get in the playoffs, these guys have seen some of the best teams that they're going to see, you know, and they'll see some of the best players that they're going to see. So, you know, we feel really good about the out-of-conference schedule. We'll know who we are after week 5, you know, and hopefully we're ready then to get into the region. Yeah.
Tyler, you guys tasted it a little bit last year. I mean, you had some success, but then the taste was bad at the end. Obviously, you guys know the difference, don't you?
Yeah, we do. It's been like that for a couple of years now for us, so we're looking to change that around this year.
All right. No bling yet, but watch out for these guys as this season goes on. Again, Bryce Lybrand and his Beaufort Eagles. When we come back, the comeback at Battery Creek High continues.